Hello people, I've just reached 5,000 subscribers and I'm really happy about that thing. And I want to do some form of celebration. And whenever I reach one of these milestones, it feels proper to do something that might be a little bit outside of this channel topic. And I was thinking about answering one of the most frequent questions that I've got on this channel, a form of Q&A. I'm Swedish, I'm from the Scandinavian country Sweden, and in this video I was actually thinking about talking about the Swedish accent and why it sounds the way it sounds when we speak English. Now you might have already seen and come across some Swedish actors making movies, for example in America, the three Skarsgård brothers.
Are you joking? The lure of an imaginary land? Traveling somewhere that doesn't exist?
Claims to love you. Your friends, your brother.
Or maybe this guy from the TV series Mr. Robot.
Oh, hi. Tyrell Wellick. I'm Senior Vice President Technology.
Now, those actors are actually professionals. They are practicing their accent into making it sound more accurate. While here's a Swede you definitely know of who doesn't really practice his accent.
You know what? I don't even look at gender. I look at people. But we're playing an angel deck. It's really annoying how effective this dumbass deck is.
Every nation and culture and people have their own style of how they are going to make their words and sounds. So for example, there's a very interesting native language in Africa that speaks like this. They are making words with click sounds from their tongue and teeth. And in Swedish we have a not similar thing, but we have a similar thing that we have our own very iconic sound that are creating a lot or very much of our words in Swedish. It's the h sounds. Yeah, one more time. H sounds. And you have one very good example in English, the word stash. Stash. Sh. And in Swedish we have a lot of words that are using the h sounds. For example, tjuv, känner, sjö, duscha, ska, etc, etc. I actually have a really good example from a made-up language called Klingon. So let's listen to some really cool Klingon. As we listen to how this alien warrior speaks, you can clearly hear that he's creating some sounds. Alright, I can't speak Klingon, but this is where Klingon and Swedish will differ, because Klingon is creating the words back here in the back of the throat, giving it a really dark and deep character, really warrior character. While Swedish will be creating the same or similar same sounds in the front of their mouth, in the lips and in the cheeks, more like a whistle. This is giving our language and accent and our vocabulary a more lighter tone. And if you've also noticed, whenever I say Swedish or English, you might notice that I have a sh sound, a little bit extra sh in there. And that's because with a lifetime of speaking the sh words in my own language, it's automatically programmed to automatically use these sounds whenever I come across a word in English that have that thing in it. For example, stash. I have an extra sh in the stash when I say it. Now let's actually look at a real Magic the Gathering card, because that is actually what this channel is all about. So when I pronounce and say the Magic the Gathering name Razaketh, you can clearly hear that I accidentally have a syllable in there. I'm actually also rolling a little bit on the syllable R. I'm expanding it a little bit too long. If I'm putting my focus on it, I can perfectly say Razaketh. But when I'm speaking on autopilot, it simply just becomes Razaketh. The is just accidentally sneaking itself in there. Last thing I want to mention is that I'm no expert. I'm not a linguist, but I am Swedish, and this much I do know. And I hope this will help you identify Swedish people trying to speak English out there. There's a lot of them actually, as I've been showing. And it's really easy to identify the typical Swedish accent. We actually call it Swinglish back here home in Sweden. Whenever a Swedish person is speaking English, we go, haha, look at that person, he is speaking Swinglish. And it's very easy to identify a Swedish person just by listening how they are pronouncing and speaking English. Swedish people are actually quite good at speaking English. I even consider myself a decent English speaker, but our accent is still shining accidentally through there. If you got any questions about this subject, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the section below and I will try and answer that question. Now, it's been a blast with you guys. 5k subscribers, I'm really grateful. Thank you for watching me and following me, it's been great. And if you have an idea of what I should talk about when I reach 10k subscribers, definitely leave a comment on below on that. Next time we see each other is probably gonna be another deck tech video, or hopefully a gameplay video. Until then, peace!